Life starts in communication. When a kid is born, the first move, the first voice, the sound, a gesture, a reach, a movement, opening of the eyes, all of this is one life form's reach to other life forms around it. It's a display in communication. It's the start of communication. And it's laying the foundation stone for the fact that life is communication. Try to differentiate a body with a soul inside it and one without. A living being and a non-living being. The difference is the ability to communicate. Now these communication signals or shots could be words, could be spoken words, could be ideas, could be thoughts, could be findings, could be theorems, could be theories, could be thesis, could be dance, could be a song, could be poetry, could be a film, could be just various different kinds of arts and forms that we see around us. All these arts, forms, engineering, science, fields, the methods to do things, the methods to discover things, the new ways to do things, it's all what? It's a communication of one being to others, communication of one society to another, one culture to another, one country to another. At whatever scale, at whatever level, between whoever it is definitely a communication, a reach. See, life is nothing but a journey, and the journey is communication. The vehicle of travel is communication. The travel itself is communication. The places you visit might be various depending on what and how you want to communicate. But it still always remains a journey no matter where you travel. The journey of life, the communication of life is such that you are always on a journey and you never arrive. Look at our problems that we face. Look at the issues that we have. Look at the issues we had as a race in the past, the issues that we have present in front of us today, and the issues that we can see in the foreseeable future or even further. They're all based on inaccurate communication, mislaid channels of communication. Look at our political problems, cultural problems, problems between countries and societies. It's due to what? It's due to our inabilities as societies and countries and cultures to communicate our ideas, to find common communication. It's our inabilities. Look at the problems we face financially. It's either our inabilities to communicate our needs and wants to earn accurate remuneration for it, at work, in business, to communicate our ideas well enough to get a remuneration for it, or ideas that are not well communicated within ourselves to get a realistic hold on our needs and our demands and our wants. But it is communication. Emotional and family and personal problems, we don't even need to say it. It's obviously communication, the lack of it. Rather, not a lack of it. I believe there cannot be a lack of communication. Because you're constantly communicating as a human. You cannot help it. As long as you're living, you're communicating. It's just that it's inaccurate. It's not right. And it needs to be corrected. And it can be. Look at our physical problems. What are they? I mean, if you look at human anatomy or biological science, it says that every disease that affects us does not affect us, that hampers our general health, is due to the weakness or an impact on our immune system. The immune system is what? Majorly the nervous system And the nervous system is what? Simplifying it and understanding it clearly will tell you that the nervous system is a brilliantly laid, masterful network of mass communication. Continuously communicating here and there, constantly, all the time. Your brain communicating to the various parts of your body and vice versa, linking back of information. Now we go on a diet, we join an exercise group, we eat well, we decide on a particular diet for what? It's towards enhancing those communication channels. And it's towards building a better immune system, a better network within our body. And this whole mass body of communication has many mediums, many languages. As I said, the art forms, the films, photography, dance, music, all this is the languages of communication. It's not communication in its wholeness. Communication in its wholeness includes all of this. You choose the language you want to choose. You choose the language you want to speak. The wisdom remains communication. And this wisdom has two rules. One, there is no perfection in communication. Nobody can say that he has attained perfection. No person living today, past, or in the future to come can say that he or she has attained a perfection in the art of communication. Because here is where the second rule comes in. And that second rule is life is striving to communicate. It's a strive. It's a reach. And as I said, it's a journey. There is no arrival. You constantly travel. That's the beauty of it. And the beauty of striving is you constantly enhance. So life goes on improving. Folks, in the coming videos I will share a lot of my take on communication and my ideas and my thoughts on it and my techniques and methods to improve it, to channel it better, to make it more useful and to get ourselves across to finding and reaching a fulfilling life. Rather across to creating and maintaining a fulfilling life. You will notice that I move into personal development, career enhancement, corporate mannerisms, presentation skills, and speaking skills. These are all just modes and small little streams that flow out of and back into the mass ocean of communication. My idea is constructive and connective communication. Whatever the channel we choose, the development of the self is only going to be towards developing your communication. Stay tuned, folks, and I hope you find my series and my talks useful.